First, I'm going to talk about a little about advertising and strategy and marketing. I'm going to replay something from yesterday. It's only 6 minutes, so this will fit really nice, and I think some of you missed it. So get your coffee, take a sip, sit back, and learn something. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm John Miglosh for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Let's go over to some news. What I wanted to talk about just for a minute, this is from back a while ago, actually. But I see. It says it got posted November 1st, 2021. It's a little bit confusing date, but that's not the point. The point was SunHols, offered a campaign which for $9.50 you can start at as low as $9.50 you can get admission to holiday parks. Okay, that's basically what it is. And the idea was the campaign aims to build excitement around UK breaks, showing the experiences and unforgettable memories that are waiting to be made. Okay, got that? That's like the strategy. The strategy is let's remind people of the fun they've had at holiday parks. Let's assume that more people are going to stay around home in the UK than are going to travel internationally because of all the COVID regulations. And let's give them a deal to make the point. The campaign had TV, radio, also featured press, direct mail, digital, social, and retail activity. And that's exactly where I want to focus right now. You notice where digital is right here? It's not this article is not about digital strategy. Digital isn't strategy. Digital belongs right where it is. Digital belongs in the mix of how are we going to talk about and accomplish the mission. What tools are we going to use to build excitement? That's where digital belongs. Now, you can do digital well or do digital poorly, just like you can do direct mail well or extremely poorly, right? But it's part of a bigger picture. Digital is not a strategy. Digital is a tactic. Digital is a technique. Digital is a weapon or a tool. Okay? Got it? The Sun has sent 50 million people on holiday since 1990 with more freedoms in our reach after spring. There's an opportunity for us all to bounce back after a turbulent year for holiday makers and the travel industry. So, good article, really good article, because it puts things where they belong. I don't see who the author is here. No, I don't see any author. But anyway, in Pub Weekly. So thank you for that. Okay, now we're going to get to the regular feature that I wanted to replay for you. I think you're going to like it. Direct mail will supercharge marketing in 2021. This is in Forbes magazine by invitation only. Joy Gendusa, who I really would like to connect with, if any of you know her, she does some great work. This is great. This is Postcard Mania founder. Postcard Mania, and you just go to their site. It's full of case studies. Why isn't everybody full of case studies? I'll tell you why. Partly because we're selling mail. Why don't you try mail? Why don't you mail something? And then, when it doesn't do what we expect, we don't follow up and they're vaccinated. And the next time somebody comes in from a print company and says, we could help you do direct mail, they go, oh, I tried that. Right? That's the big mistake. Joy sells mail by focusing on the case study. Let's generate a case study. Let's work together. Let's grow your business. And then I hope you don't mind if we share the story. That's the way to move the needle. It's not about getting people to try mail. Put something in the mailbox. Take that TV commercial and fold it up on paper and see if it's effective. It's not going to be effective. I'm pretty sure that Bronco ad would not be that effective in actually selling Broncos if you just did it as a mailer. I don't know how you do it. I mean, no, that's not a But there are things you can do to sell lots of cars. Okay? Like if they visit your showroom, if they visit your website, send them a mailer. Remind them of what they were looking at. Okay, you may believe that direct mail is an antiquated marketing tactic. How could paper ever outperform digital tactics? But before I get into how this old school marketing tool got an automated facelift. Consider direct mail's efficacy alone and why marketers, including tech giants like Google, still use it. Yeah? 81% of people reported they look forward to checking the mail. I sure do. 2/3 of customers collect their mail every day. The neuroscience behind response-driven power of mail shows that direct mail message is more persuasive and easier for our brains to process than digital. Because, the websites change their format every day. They design it to be difficult to understand. Now you can have triggers, not just online, but offline with mail. A website visitor fills out a form, says, send me a catalog. We've always done that. But now you can maybe look up their IP address. Now you have to have a couple of 100,000 people visiting in a timely window. Or a website visitor abandons their online shopping cart. You think an email's going to get through on that? Nah. They ignore their email. And that's one of the best, to actually focus on what they abandoned, right? Send them a postcard. You can get it there in the next 2 days. Heck, I do this all the time. I put stuff in the shopping cart, and then I go back there, and there's nothing in it. They purged it. Oh, that's really stupid. Because with Land's End, I wait till the catalog comes. Land's End. I wait till the catalog comes, and then I get a sale. Now that's probably cannibalization, and we should talk about that someday. But hey, at least it triggers me to order, and not from somebody else. New movers. You can get that from USPS. You can get that a bunch of places. Homeowners whose policies are up for renewal. Birthday coupons. Holiday cards. Put the holiday cards. I put that in. Again, if you subscribe to the WDMA, it's free. Go to WDMA.org. And I see some people are. You will get my marked up versions, and you can send them to your clients, and that's pretty good. Customer thank you mailings, reactivation mailings. But here's the best part. We'll skip down. Here's the best part. This is a great article. Here's the best part. I'd recommend setting up a connection with a direct mail company directly. Not just a software as a service marketing platform that provides automation and relies on someone else to do the printing. Printing is complicated. Printing is in the real world, and if you mess it up, it's messed up. I've messed up plenty. What you're really buying is somebody who's made enough mistakes to know better. Somebody who watches what they're doing. So don't go to a company like Uber or Airbnb where they don't own anything and you only connect with the people who do. Connect with people. Joy, I love this article. Too many businesses get burned by low-quality printing, low-response campaigns. And don't assume that just because you want your mailing to look good, that the most expensive UV coating, and if you don't know what that is, again, call me, or something, spot varnish, or, really, really beautiful 4-color. Don't assume that's going to bring in more business than a really schlocky-looking groundwood postcard. Because I've tested them head-to-head, and I'm beating the glossy over and over and over. It's not always what you think, okay? So not only do you get burned by low-quality printing, I got a printer following me yesterday, and on their website, they claim to be direct marketing consultants. Now, I've been one for 40 years, and, I'm sure they know a lot, but you can always learn more. Jordan Peterson, I watched him yesterday. He said, either you fall in love with what you know already, or you fall in love with what you don't. I don't know more than I know, and always love learning. But find somebody who's made enough mistakes. And we just got another printer joining yesterday. Congratulations on that. And they don't even do much mail. They just liked what we were doing to support selling printing. But anyway, so select a direct mail company. Select somebody who knows something. And if you don't know anything, call a WDMA. My number's up there on LinkedIn. It's probably on the site. Send me a message. The best thing about triggers is you can set them and forget them. I don't quite agree with that on Joy. It's always best, as the bot guy said, to test it. Test it yourself, see what happens. Retargeting by mail, we've got a great case study on that. This stuff is powerful. Like and share. Your friends